Alright, hello everyone. Today is a special day as we're joined by members of Team Jolly Roja.
Hello. Hi.
And they are actually back playing Spareware again after playing its pre-alpha version about 2 years ago. How are you feeling, guys?
It was a long time ago. Hopefully something has progressed since then. It was fun, a little bit rough, but yeah, we'll see. We're gonna have to see.
I think there isn't cooldown because I could get pretty fast. Okay, let's maybe just run to the finish line.
Can we?
Yay!
We should just keep doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm interested in seeing how much it has progressed, having seen little and having played it once.
Yeah, I saw the trailer and already looked much better.
Alright, so we're having higher expectations. At least a little bit higher than last time. So, let's cut the chase. We got 3 Roger guys and 1 Rusto guy trying to play the game with their best abilities. So, let's get to it.
And here we are.
Do
we read this text aloud?
No.
It was pretty weird.
Okay, please join the game.
Alright. Oh, I should probably turn the controller
Yeah.
on somehow. How do I do that?
Press it a little while.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
It's flashing.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, so I guess I press A, okay. Stealing. Okay, once you want to set up the game is over. Okay, apparently I am the blue one.
I'm green.
I'm red one.
Hello, I am Tommy from Rusto and I'm yellow.
What are you doing back there? Oh my god. So this looks same but much nicer.
Yeah.
Oh, we have Ebola.
Oh
Yeah,
yes.
Jussi will like that one.
Ebola.
It's actually dangerous to say that Ebola thing like anywhere except like Finland.
Is it?
At least if you sneeze and say that you have Ebola, it isn't like very polite in other countries.
Is it polite in Finland?
Okay. I guess it's all.
Let's rock.
Abilities. I guess we don't have any yet.
Yeah, we didn't.
Oh, the lightsabers are much longer this time.
Hey, we can be like Jedi here. Do some lightsaber battles.
Shooting me.
Oh yeah, can we still shoot
Yeah.
each other? Oh man.
Run away!
Yay! Okay.
Sense lost.
These are all levels.
Yeah, I think we can now choose where we are going.
There's weapons. Let's go there.
Shields.
Okay.
I'm gonna be the good guy and take some good excuse.
I'll go fast.
I'll be the juggernaut.
Oh,
boy.
shields.
Guys have shields. What can I do?
Okay, I'm going to get that spear gun.
Ah,
Sphere.
Yeah. So don't shoot me this time.
Actually, what I like about this time is that it feels like a game.
more games.
Yeah, there's like a reason to do things. It feels like I'm missing something.
Missing all the enemies.
That was actually pretty fun. Yeah! Finally finished. Most friendly destruction. It's just a happy, friendly kind of distraction.
Took a little while to see that Sasu actually was killing us more than...
Yeah.
I think like moving is pretty good.
Yeah.
We can just outrun everything basically.
Yeah.
And then whenever they try to stop us, we shoot them. It's pretty much pretty good philosophy for many life situations.
Oi. These guys are just ignoring me. It's like they know I don't have any weapons. I join them. I'm going to kill you.
I think...
Suddenly they take offense.
They finally realized what's going on.
Wait, who's this guy?
I'll never give up this weapon.
Ooh, is that right then?
Yeah, this is very good.
Oh, doesn't seem scientifically accurate.
Alright, let me get back here. So, how was Spareware?
It was fun.
It has improved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fun whenever I had a gun.
Yeah, exactly. It was fun whenever you had a gun that you could actually do something with.
Yeah. But that's why you have to have some skills that you have something else to do if you don't have the gun.
Yeah, that's true.
Dashing and...
Like if you don't have any weapons or anything and you just bare legs, well, you can kind of sort of almost sometimes do something. I didn't use them too much because you have to use the same thumb that you actually aim with, so I had some difficulty sometimes using them. But other than that, I think like dashing and grenades felt pretty fun.
Yeah, definitely. And a useful thing to have when you eventually lose your weapon.
Yes, exactly. You have to have at least one ability, otherwise it's just it's not going to be much fun running around. But other than that, guns are guns are life.
So, how was it then compared to the pre-alpha version that you played 2 years ago?
Same.
The pre-alpha was better. I think like the biggest problems that we were talking about in the last video, they were fixed. Like there's progression, there's a reason to do things, like there's shields that drop down from the heavens and block your way. You can't just finish levels by running away from the robots.
Some small things to change up the game, those turrets that pop up from the ground.
Yeah, different enemy types too. Some strategy, because in pre-alpha I think there was only one enemy type if I remember right. It was nothing but just shooting at them. Here the shield guys.
So there were the Mauser looking things.
Oh, yeah. I thought they were kind of like dogs.
Yeah, they look like kind of dogs.
And also now we have cars.
Yeah,
blow
now
up,
we
yeah.
have cars actually.
Yeah.
Blowing
actually
up
fun.
cars felt nice.
Yeah.
Because there's a good feedback. They explode.
Yeah, and you might get something out of it.
Yeah.
But not killing the enemies.
Yeah. I guess that's my
Yeah, it was a little bit disappointing.
that's my biggest gripe maybe. I want to shoot at the guys, but although they do explode in big glorious bloody gibbets, but
Something missing.
yeah.
Now, we compared some of the gameplay elements, but how about the notorious graphics that you weren't so impressed by when the pre-alpha was played?
The pre-alpha like didn't really know what to say.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely improved. Even compared to the more recent versions I've seen, the city looks kind of clean looking, but maybe that's the point.
I think it's a dystopic city that's
Yeah.
too clean to be real or something.
Yeah, I didn't really have any difficulties like finding myself on the screen. So
Yeah, not too much. Me neither.
and at least I think I could understand which enemy was which, and they look interesting at least. You can't always see the small detail, like,
Yeah.
but
detail gets kind of lost, but
Yeah.
the important information, most of the time, you kind of get it.
Mhm.
I also like how the robots look in close up, though you only see it in the menu, but they look pretty nice.
Yeah, and the effects. I like the effects.
Effects are good.
The guns. I mean, they look nice. Especially the railgun.
Yeah, Railgun is easily my favorite weapon.
Although, would have liked to see Ebola.
Yeah, we didn't get that far.
Yes.
The legendary Ebola.
Yeah.
The joke is pretty old by now.
Yeah.
Ebola's not really pop. Unfortunately.
Old school weapon.
Yeah.
It's already like yesterday's news.
Mhm.
But would you say what were the best things about Spareware at this moment, and maybe some of the things that you still didn't like that much?
I like the chaos with the friendly fire and like having to look out for your friends and having those shield enemies, creating a tactical challenge even. I would like to see more. That's the part I like now already.
I pretty much agree with that. I think in this kind of game where it's 4-player, there's bound to be a lot of chaos. And I think this kind of game just like it feeds on that sort of thing. Lots of explosions, everything's happening at the same time. You have to concentrate on many things at once. Little things like being able to cause damage to the robots by exploding cars would just add to that. And I don't know about the rest of the weapons, but at least I like some of the later ones, like Railgun. It was really awesome. Felt really nice, and there's kind of a unique mechanic on how you aim it, basically. But the thing I maybe disliked the most was just the general usefulness of the early weapons and the fact that you need to go back to them all the time when you play badly, basically. Of course, we weren't that good at it, so it might be our fault. Game's perfect. We're just bad.
Is there something you'd like to see in Spareware in the future?
Even more variety for the like events that happen in the game. Now there's the force fields that prevent you from going, and the force field that falls from the heavens.
Guess I was thinking about bosses would be nice to fight. I don't know if there are any, because we didn't get very far. But some like these. I guess those kind of like when the shield falls from the heavens and it gets full of enemies. It's kind of like a boss sort of in itself. I like more of that. It's difficult to say if we were playing badly or not. Is it because of that? But I did feel like there was a little bit of lack of variety at times. Like it's mostly you use these couple of weapons that we had to use because we were bad, and you just shoot at the enemies. The shooting itself, especially with the early weapons, I think like with some of the later weapons it feels good. Early weapons it doesn't really feel like much. I think maybe even like some adjusted sounds might help.
Actually, there is some more variety coming with new content, so we'll be releasing new patches with new content, and the next patch will be set in London. So there will be new enemies, some new weapons, new parts for your robots, and a PvP mode.
Oh, that's actually interesting. I wonder how's that. Because it's already almost kind of like PvP. Or you can make it that way if you want.
Just imagine all the hell whips and ebolas and all the dashing and mines and all that kind of skills against each other.
Comboing like that. That could be nice, yeah. It's gonna be free.
Yeah, absolutely free.
Everyone go buy that patch, it's amazing.
Thanks a lot for coming. It was nice to have you here again, playing Spareware. Is there anything you would like to say before we cut it off?
Congratulations on Spareware, basically. And
Good job.
yeah. I think it's even though it might sound a bit critical, it's because we're basically critiquing the game. But it's good, and it seems like it's being developed more, and there's a future to it. So, congrats.
So, we'll see you again sometime in the future, maybe. So we're signing off now. Bye bye!